All right, time for Dilemma of the Day. Today's dilemma says, Rico and Mambo, I'm super mad at my roommate and don't know quite how to handle my situation. So I have a guy friend who likes to look at porn once in a while. Well, he just came across a video of my roommate and her boyfriend doing some role-playing porn video in our apartment.
Oh.
When he first told me, I thought he was lying. When he showed it to me, I was in shock. I had no idea that this was going on in our apartment. I've heard her and her boyfriend having sex a couple of times, and now I'm wondering if they were recording it. I had no idea that my roommate was such a freak. She does things I could never imagine. Mostly, I'm upset because I thought I knew her better. My name is on the lease, and I'm tempted to kick her out. But I don't want to leave her out in the cold. What would you guys do? Help, please. Comes from Lost Roommate.
What would you do if you found that out about your room?
Mind your business.
Wait. Hang on.
It's not like they're smashing on her bed or anything like that. She's paying for her space. Let her do what she wants.
But that's her apartment. The lease is under her name. I should say that.
Oh, what? So nobody has sex? Is that what you're trying to say?
Not saying that, but she's just probably a little freaked out by the cameras. Who knows?
As long as she's not in the tape, it's in her space. Mind your business. It's like a nosy what do you call him? A landlord. It's like, mind your business. You're getting the rent.
Okay, so should there even be any kind of mention of, hey, I know what's going on, and I don't appreciate it?
For what? For what? What is she going to get out of it?
Because that's her apartment.
I could understand if she was selling dope out of there.
I mean, she can take her video business somewhere else or her recording business somewhere else.
My friend was looking. You know, she was the one looking for it, dog. Come on. That is stupid.
She was just trying to, maybe cover her tracks, but that's beside the point. All right.
I think she's more upset that she thought she could put it down, but she just seen video of her roommate putting it down, and she's all like, "Oh wow." So, mind your business.
All right. We need to help out Lost Roommate. All right. Rico and Mambo at Q1047.com or the
She's your roommate, not your daughter.
877-440-1047. Rico and Mambo morning show inside a dilemma of the day. And today we're trying to help out Lost Roommate. Poor Lost Roommate. Sorry that you're in this position. But thank you for sending us your dilemma, though.
Dude,
thank you for the email.
First of all, I don't think your guy friend was looking at porn. Kind of have this feeling it was you.
But we don't know. So we're just going to have to go with what she sent us.
I get, when I've had roommates, I was more worried of them drinking straight out of the gallon of milk without serving them themselves. That's what I was worried about.
Hey, what do you got to say about today's dilemma? Rico and Mambo at Q1047.com or the studio line 877-440-1047. Hello.
Yeah, I have to put for the dilemma for today.
All right, what do you got to say?
She should knock on the door and join.
Oh,
Make
wow.
it more funner.
What the?
Are you saying that with kids in the background?
No. Actually, my mom and dad were saying it.
Man. Hey, man, give your mom a high five and your dad an attaboy.
Give my mom a high five and my dad a yada. That's the boy.
Hey, thank you for the call.
Have a good day.
Okay, you too.
Oh, there was a kid in the background. Oh, wow. See, now there's a family that gets it, Rico.
This email says, you're in essence the landlord of this girl. If you're uncomfortable, you have a right to give her the boot. However, give her the benefit of the doubt and speak with her about it before you throw her out in the streets. Lay down some house rules. Don't ever burn bridges. This email says, I think she's just jealous. LOL. I think this roommate wants to watch. I know I would love to. I'd like to be like, dang, chica, can I be down? LOL.
Is it from a dude?
Comes from Mimi.
Oh, wow.
This email says, Orale, now we got Mr. Furley, the landlord from Three's Company, spying on roommates. Que gacho.
That's an old school right there.
The reason you can hear them is because you have your ear to the door. Ha, ha, ha. Comes from Big Al checking in.
So you think this girl is wrong for...
Look, here's the thing. The lease is under this other girl, the one who lost roommate, all right?
Dude,
the
it
lease
does, okay,
hang on.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter for lease. If she's renting the room to somebody, she should have laid down those rules from the beginning if she was going to be against that.
Well, I mean, how many of us on average end up recording ourselves having sex with others in our house?
That's none of your business what we do, dog. It's none of your business.
But like the one email said, that in essence, she is a landlord of this girl. So if she feels uncomfortable, then I think that she has every right to boot her out.
Yeah, but I mean, if she would have said like, "Hey, I seen the video and they were smashing it on the kitchen table, or they were doing it on my bed," then I could understand her confronting them.
But this girl hasn't said anything. The one who's doing the videos. With that said,
why should she say who she's smashing or what she's doing?
With that said, though, don't you think that the next step is to take it into the living room, into the kitchen, into the shower?
If she didn't see no evidence, then why? Why? It's just like you. It's just like you're saying, like, you don't know. We don't know if it was her that found it or the guy.
Okay, regardless, it was found. It was discovered.
Okay, well, it's just like you're saying that it's going to move into the kitchen or to this. We don't know that.
Oh, we don't know that. But the thing is like, okay, the girl who's doing the videos, she hasn't said anything to her roommate.
Dude, it's coming from a guy who doesn't share everything with his wife. Come on, Rico.
Rico and Mambo at
Yeah,
Q1047.com. It's our email, 877-440-1047 studio line. Dilemma of the day inside the Rico and Mambo morning show. And just remember that we do not give advice. We just have our say. And in all this, you know what? Mambo's got his thoughts. I've got my thoughts. Of course, you got your thoughts. And we're always curious to hear what you've got to say. 877-440-1047 is the studio line. Let's go to this one right here. Hello.
Hi, good morning. I'm calling for the dilemma of the day, please.
All right, what do you got to say about it?
Well, it's an awkward situation because when you are adults and you're literally renting your room out to somebody, you don't outline those kind of details when you're about to rent to them, correct? So what happens is that that's basically their personal life. And if they feel uncomfortable, you can approach them and say, you know what, you can bring it down a notch. But, at the end of the day, it's really up to each adult how they want to live their own life.
You know what? I think the girl is embarrassed that she's seen this video and she doesn't know how to approach her.
Well, when it comes down, when you're roommates, you have to be able to meet each other halfway. Basically, when it comes down to like financials, which is the most awkward topic to talk about besides politics and religion, you should be able to say, you know what, I kind of heard this and I'm a little uncomfortable and it makes me feel like this. Could you take it out at a motel or whatever? But I mean, it's going to be hard for them to live like that, and she's just going to bottle it up, and they're going to explode and really kick the person out.
Look, here's the thing. I think by you saying that they need to meet in the middle, I think that the girl who sent in the dilemma needs to tell her roommate, look, you can have all the sex you want, but there's no filming. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, because I wouldn't like to be renting from somebody and then having me tell, if I'm paying you rent and I'm always on time, I'm a good roommate, I don't drink out of the gallon like your coworker said. I mean, why are you going to be bothering me about my personal life? I would be, it's kind of awkward for you to be telling me, hey, you can't have sex. That you can't do that.
Hey, Rico, you give a car payment, right?
Yeah.
Would you want them to tell you where to drive your car and for how long and how many miles?
Oh, but how are you going to compare the two?
Hey, I'm just letting you know, dog.
You can't compare the two. Hey, thanks for the call, okay? Have a good day.
You're welcome. Have a good day. Thank you.
So you can't compare.
No, you can't. Come on, dog.
Come on, dude. If when I had roommates, all I was worried about is the rent being paid.
Right.
Making sure they didn't drink from the gallon when they got home late from the club, the milk, and making sure they didn't get my cereal, dog. That's all I was worried about.
This email says right here, geez, Mambo, I can tell you were a freaky roommate who got down and didn't care. Who knew? Anyway, basically that this girl who sent in the dilemma says, talk to your roommate, set some rules and boundaries. And also, if there are videos around, there might be other props. Ever been to Spencer's? Comes from Kit checking in. Hey, we got some freaky.
You know, I gotta agree with our caller. Like, you know, there's just some things. Like, I think the girl is more embarrassed of her bringing it up because she's seen the video, and then, you know, she's afraid of getting this question. Well, how did you find the video? That's why she's bringing, like, one of my guy friends. She knows she's the one who found it.
You know what? Regardless if she did find it or not, however she found it, she saw it.
See, but come on, like the girl said, you guys are adults, and you're being childish about not approaching the situation. It's like, she's a grown-ass woman. What do you think she moved out of mom and dad's house for?
So she can do
so
her
she
videos?
could be quiet? Come on, man. She don't have to stuff her face in a pillow no more.
Put a sock in her mouth?
You can't hate on a creative mind. That's all I'm going to say, all right? Final say, Rico.
My final say is to lost roommate who sent in today's dilemma. I think that you need to talk to your roommate if you're that uncomfortable. And like Kit said just a minute ago in the email, set some rules and boundaries of what, you know,
Dude, it's your roommate. It's not your kid.
Hey. This is my say. This is what I think, all right? I can already tell we're going to agree to disagree on this one right here.
Dude, I'm going to agree to shock. Oh, I almost said a bad word, fool.
Anyway,
taser
talk to your roommate. Mambo, your final say.
You know what? It's your roommate. It's not your kids. And it's funny how it's always dudes like Rico, I mean, who don't have no kids of their own, and they're always saying like, oh, set some boundaries, do this. Dude, it's your roommate. It's not your kid. I could understand if it was your son and they're filming and smashing, or your daughter doing stuff. Then you step in and say something. But if you have a problem with it, like, say, hey, I don't like what you're doing. Here's your 30-day notice, and good luck finding another roommate. If you don't want to be put in this situation, move into a one-bedroom where you don't have to look for a roommate.
Make all the movies you want right there. If that's what you're into.
See, there is a perverted side to Rico. You see that?
If you got a dilemma, get it to us. Rico and Mambo at Q1047.com.
We're out of here. My wife is listening.